And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, J.Littell.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Trey Turner at the plate. That one not close. And we are underway in game one of the series. Right through there for a strike. Turner tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Swings through that. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one gone.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Max Muncy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Byron Buxton, fourth in the AL in RBIs. Just missed. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Freddie Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Two outs and ball one. Freeman hits it in the air. Meisner in and to his right. And that is that. One left for Seattle. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, J.DeGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And now the DH, Javier Baez. Swinging a foul out of play. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Cut on and lifted in the air. Lyle on the move to the gap. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Heriberto Hernandez.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Here's the rookie third baseman. DeGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next one misses, and it's a full count.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. On the ground. Turner fires over to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryce Terang. Inside. 1-0.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Batting fourth, catcher.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Base knock right field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Manzardo getting ready to hit. Right now, number 6 on the American League home run leaderboard. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And he grounds one back up the middle. They take the force out. 3rd out. White Sox stranded. And we're back. And here's the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Littell back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Josh Bell now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at right field. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. And that one missing low. Late swing fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And that is out of play. And that one a little below the knees. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next to hit for the Sox, Heriberto Hernandez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. That's way outside. And the count is 2-2. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first. And now Cameron Meisner didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. DeGrom checks the runner. Hernandez back on a dive. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Stays alive. 2 outs. And a good eye there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Struck him out looking. The White Sox lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Just missed. Fermin goes 5 feet 9 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Out to short, Montgomery. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, left fielder, number 51.
So up next, Dalen Lyle. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Turner now. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing, called strike. And that one popped in the air left field. Meisner settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here on the south side, bottom of the inning, here's Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the 1st round out of high school in Florida. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting,
Here's the 3rd baseman. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground to 3rd. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bryce Terang will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And a curve is down and in. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Terang off of first with 2 away. That's a little bit low. Ground ball up the middle to second. Turner, inning over. So 1 left for the White Sox. Still no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Muncy hits one in the air. Hernandez under it. Makes the grab, one away. So digging in, Byron Buxton. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that's fouled off. Buxton started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. One out, bases empty. And a slider misses down and away.
2-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Next pitch is outside.
Okay.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first.
Out.
That takes care of Buxton. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one way inside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Mike Trout. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one. Outside with a breaking ball. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Freeman headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. On the ground to first. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
So 2 down, and now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And midway in the 4th, It's the Mariners 2 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. And that one way outside. Ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's a fair ball. Stepping in, Brent Rooker. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Check swing, called strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Manzardo aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Over to Turner for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down now, and here is Colson Montgomery. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Ripped to short. Throw on to Freeman. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Chi Sox held in check here. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Littell back to work. That one outside, and it's 1-0. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that's down and away.
Count's full.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Dylan Lee, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Koenig, the power lefty, up as well. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Short hop liner handled it short. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Nobody left for Seattle. They're up 2-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. A little bit low. 1-0.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
3-0.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Cameron Meisner steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's through there for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And a count 1-2. Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to McNeil. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Javi Baez digs in right side. First pitch just misses.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The M's leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. On the ground, right side. McNeil gets it to first. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. New pitcher on here, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now it's Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Late on that fastball. Muncy measures 5 feet 10 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Scott Barlow getting loose out there. And a big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now it's even up.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And 1-2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Up and in, and that's ball 2. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Second baseman,
And up next for Chicago, Bryce Terang. He's 2 for 2. On the ground, right side. McNeil in plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher.
Here's a big power threat. Shea Langoliers, 1 for 2. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2 outs.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Here's a 2-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for J.DeGrom. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. JoJo Romero comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
At the plate, Kyle Manzardo just missed. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Now he breaks his bat. Turner grabs it on the run. The White Sox lead 1, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jarred Koenig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Trout.
Leading off for the Mariners, right fielder Mike Trout.
There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Now the 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 1-2. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
McNeil lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Josh Bell. That's outside, and that's ball 1. McNeil over at first with 1 away. Foul ball there. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, Blue, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Fermin up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. Backed off the plate that time. In the air to left center, Hernandez sizes this one up. He's got it, and that is that. Mariners lead one, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And it's even up. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fermin collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets the outside corner with that one. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's too low. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now at the plate, Heriberto Hernandez. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. And there's a ball. Cameron Meisner waiting in the on-deck circle.
they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run. So critical pitch right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott Barlow.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Brendan Little getting ready to go. Number 22, the right-hander, also getting loose. He swings and fouls one off. 1 down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here on the south side, here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. Romero back to work. In for a strike, good slider. And he drops it down the third baseline. Grabs it barehanded. Not in time. He's safe. The batter now, Javier Baez. And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. JoJo Romero departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Brock Stewart.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. El Mago goes down on strikes here. Now the number 2 hitter. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that drops in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. They can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with 1 swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back at right field. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Barlow, a 6'3" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Freeman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Trout at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
1 strike.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And that's outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Offense held in check there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 2 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, bottom 9, here's the second baseman. Right. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. He's 2 outs away. And now here is Shea Langoliers.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That one missing inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Manzardo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
1-2.
Miller is just 1 strike away. And misses inside.
2-2.
Just off the outside edge. Counts full, 3-2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.